What's going on, everybody? It is your main man, Big Eye, the talk of the town, Mr. DTVCH.com, bringing you all the information. And basically, Dennis and I was talking. If you don't know who Dennis is, he's my engineer. He's the left side of my brain. And we were talking, and we actually came up with DETV, your information hub. So that's what we're doing through this pandemic. And also through this pandemic, I wanted to introduce you. If you do not know the man on the other screen, that is Larry Meli, the president of the Delaware Blue Coats. Larry, how you doing today?
Doing great, Ivan. I miss you, man.
I miss you too, man. God knows I miss you, man. How you holding up right now? You and the fam?
Doing well. I have kids that range from college down to elementary schools. I feel like I'm operating all these schools right now while trying to balance some work and health. So yeah,
Are
it's all
you
good.
are you a homeschool professor now slash
Yes, I
president?
feel like I literally could open up my own schools. I mean, I feel like it might be my next step in my career.
Right, right. So Larry, again, thanks for your time. I know you're very busy, and I just wanted to holler at you real quick about some of the initiatives that the Blue Coats are taking right now in the community. I know that you guys were doing before this COVID thing. I don't want to call it a thing. I don't want to shortchange it. This COVID incident. That you were, it was books and learning. You got at every game. Joe Richmond, shout out to Joe Richmond, was out there handing out books. You like can you talk a little bit about the community initiative that you had before, and then we'll get into what you're doing now?
Yeah, I mean, so that's been our thing when we came to Delaware, like getting into the fabric of the community. And our literacy program is a huge part of that. Going into schools, we've adopted probably 12 to 15 schools now. We're working with different organizations like the United Way and the Nemours to help kids not only get excited about reading, but really get them a book. And most kids in the underserved areas may not even have a book at home. So that's been our mission for the last 3 years. And obviously, our players, the coaches, Joe Richmond, as you mentioned, have all been boots on the ground, and that's really been us, boots on the ground in the community. And then, during this hiatus, we were unable to do that.
Right.
So we were trying to find a way to be creative to give back to those that might need some help.
Yeah, and so what Larry's talking about right now, and the reason for this call is this amazing collaboration, something that we haven't seen since Batman and Robin. We haven't seen since the Wonder Twins. Is the Delaware Blue Coats and doing a joint effort, a collab with the Wilmington Blue Rocks and a fundraising initiative that's giving the proceeds to Christiana Care and Nemours, right, Larry?
That's right, absolutely. And I got to tell you, I'm so thankful for the Blue Rocks. We have this shared vision. They may be playing in a different part of the year than us, but
Yeah,
we share the same backyard.
yeah,
And we're both focused on lifting up the community through the power of sports. So when we reached out to them about, what can we do? Let's do something. We collaborated and we came up with this idea of doing the Delaware Together campaign, highlighted by these awesome shirts.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's kind of what the genesis was of it.
Yeah, let me see if I got a picture of the shirts. Do I have a picture of the shirts that I can put up? I can't find it. Well, I'll make sure I put a picture of the shirts below. So we got that going on, and I know with the shirts, they're $20 a shirt. I will put the link that people could purchase the shirt in the description, and all proceeds go to Christiana Care and Nemours Relief Fund to support the frontline workers. Um, do you have a message for the frontline workers?
Thank you. I mean, I honestly, I think what we're trying to do is that all the money that's going, someone is able to participate and donate,
Right.
100% of the proceeds are going to supporting these frontline employees. Because honestly, Ivan, if it's not for them, then what? Right? I
Right.
mean, we got to keep them healthy and safe as best we can. And if this takes some of the pressure off,
Yeah.
because they also have hardships,
Yeah.
I'm sure, in their families, and not seeing them because it sounds like they're working around the clock. Like just this little bit of help, hopefully it can make a difference in their lives and keep them doing what they're doing, because they're really saving a lot of lives right now,
Yeah.
and people that we may know or may not know are benefiting from that.
And that's what I love about what I'm seeing in Wilmington right now, Larry, is organizations and companies around are coming together, and they're giving what they can give and doing what they can do, and they're showing so much empathy for what's happening. And I love that one about what's going on, and I also love that with that family oriented, like just theme that the Delaware Blue Coats has to offer, and especially now in this community with what you guys have been doing and what you're doing, and I can't wait to see what else you're doing moving forward, especially with collabs with the Wilmington Blue Rocks. So shout out to the Delaware Blue Coats. I wish I had a sound effect button like drop bombs on them like Clue, but I don't, and I will come up with something. So Larry, so the NBA also came up with something called the Path Initiative. Can you talk a little bit about that and how that is going to affect the league and some younger players?
Oh, absolutely. So that was last week. The number one high school recruit in the country, Jalen Green, signed with the G League. Decided he was not going to pursue college, and he was going to come straight to the G League. And they have this program or initiative called the Path, and it allows him and others to get trained by professional coaches, and they put him in through this really intense education program and just get them ready to start their career early.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, a couple of the guys, high school guys, went overseas. So we thought, all right, well, how can we make this attractive enough that we can draw some of these high school kids into the G League? It's gonna bring such relevance to our league.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Green alone, has 1 million followers, and just the audience that he can bring and the credibility that he will bring to our league is going to be awesome. And part of the program is they're going to have a separate league-owned and operated team that will house these high school elite athletes, and they will participate not only in playing other G League teams, they're also going to be playing a lot of international games and getting some great exposure and development on their side. We'll truly be a true development center at that point.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Come on, basketball season. Let's get back
Yeah,
to it. So Larry,
that's
look,
right.
I know you're busy. Again, thanks a lot. Anything you got going on, make sure that I know, but that way I can tell the people of Delaware about the exciting blue coats and the amazing blue rocks. So I can't wait. And I need to find the picture of that shirt. I had it, but again, I'll put it in the comment.
And I haven't also, if people that do want to participate and donate, they can go on to Sixers.com/bluecoats. That'll set you to the link that you can get engaged on it and hopefully make a difference for these people. So
Awesome. Hashtag DE together. Don't forget it. And Larry, I have to ask you this question before we get out of here. Have you picked up any other skill that you never had before since this quarantine? Are you a
I've been trying.
chef?
I'm always a chef. I mean, come on. I can cook. I'm Italian.
All right.
Um, I think the biggest thing I've been reading and writing a lot, but the biggest thing I've been trying to do is learn how to juggle.
The what?
So juggle,
Oh, that's
and
my
I'm
thing,
not going to
right?
do it. No, I'm not going to do it. So don't even ask.
I was going to ask Larry. But Larry, look, next time we do it, I'm going to need to see this juggling trick, all right? I'm going to need to see it.
I'll perfect it
All right, cool.
just for you.
Larry, thank you so much for your time, bro. For more information about the Delaware Blue Coats, Larry, can you give them the website? Because I keep.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Sixers.com/bluecoats.
There you
That
go.
easy.
There you have it. It's your
Yeah.
main man, Big Eye.
Ivan, thank you. Hey, Ivan, keep it up. Honestly, you're spreading the word. You bring a lot of inspiration to people, a lot of positivity, and I love you, but you're as involved in this community as we are, and I just appreciate you. So just stay safe and healthy.
Thank you,
Okay.
bro. Thank you. Wonder Twins Power Activate. There you have it from Larry Meli. Larry Meli, president of your Delaware Blue Coats. Make sure you join the revolution. And Delaware, remember this. Together, we are going to get through this, and we're going to be stronger than ever. All right, this is your main man, Big Eye, the Talking to Town, and we see you when we see you.